Hi, Hannah and Bo. I have some turkey friends here today, and Gypsy. I'm going to read Three Hens and a Peacock by Lester Laminack and illustrated by Henry Cole. You want to sit in my lap, Gypsy? Here, sit right here. Sit here. Turkey wants to sit in your lap. No, I don't want the turkey in my lap, but he can listen to the story. Three hens and a peacock.
Say hi. Say hi.
Things were quiet on the Tuckers' farm. The cows chewed their cuds, the hens clucked and pecked and laid their eggs. The old hounds stretched out on the porch, watching and listening. Once in a while, someone would stop to buy tomatoes or corn, perhaps a quart of milk. Nothing unusual happened there until... that peacock showed up. The cows and the hens and the old hound kept right on doing what they'd always done, but the peacock had never lived on a farm. He had no idea what to do. So he spread his fancy feathers and set to shrieking. Eventually, the peacock wandered down to the road. When cars whizzed by, he shook his feathers and cried out in his loudest voice. Of course, folks stopped for a closer look. Day after day, more folks stopped to admire the peacock, and they bought tomatoes and corn, eggs and milk. Business on the Tuckers' farm was booming. Everyone seemed happy to have visitors stopping by. There's the turkey butt. But trouble was brewing in the hen house. The hens were squawking and clucking and flapping their wings. We do all the work around here. I'd like to see that peacock lay one single egg. Exactly. He just struts around screaming. I suppose fancy feathers are more important than laying eggs. That lazy peacock gets all the attention, and we do all the work. Uh-oh, the peacock heard them. The peacock had heard every word. For days he moped about, moaning and groaning. I wish I could be more useful around here. Humph, clucked one of the hens. The others ruffled their feathers. The old hound stretched and slowly raised his head. Why not let the peacock stay here to be useful while you hens take the glamorous job down by the road? Am I reading to you too? Are you here to listen to the story as well? The three hens began clucking to one another. What a wonderful plan! Yes, it's a fabulous idea. Oh, ladies, we simply must fancy up our feathers tonight, and nothing but our brightest beads, bangles, and bows. We'll stop traffic for sure. Why, you girls know I can strut with the best of them. The peacock perked up. Let's do it, he declared. Tomorrow I'll stay here, sit on a nest, and cluck. And we'll get all gussied up, said the hens. We'll be so glamorous. At sunrise the next morning, the hens strutted down to the road. Look at them in all their best beads. The peacock marched right to the hen house and poked his head inside. The hens flocked by the road, waiting for the cars. When they saw one approaching, they clucked and squawked and flapped their wings in a flurry of feathers. But every car whizzed right on by. Oh, just don't let the turkey knock over the phone. The peacock tucked his tummy and the peacock tucked in his tummy and wiggled from left to right, trying to squeeze through the tiny hen house door. His front half was in, but his back half was out. Down by the road, those hens tried every chicken trick they knew. Still, no cars stopped. Finally, the peacock made it into the hen house. He held his breath and pushed with all his might. But no matter how hard he tried, he could not lay a single egg. Not one! Hey, you like this story? The old hound stretched out on the porch, watching and listening. "What's that peacock doing in the hen house?" asked Farmer Tucker. "Who knows?" said Miss Tucker. "And what are those hens doing down by the road? Not one of them is up here laying eggs." "Well, the way things are going, we aren't likely to have anyone buying eggs today," said Farmer Tucker. "We need that peacock down there stopping cars."
I'm trying to look at the book. Stop it. You're getting in the way.
When the peacock heard that, he smiled the biggest smile you ever saw on a bird's beak. Are you smiling? Hi. "I'm helping," he thought. He squirmed back and forth until he popped out of the cramped hen house. Then he trotted off to find the hens. The exhausted hens were all clucked out. Every feather was out of place. What a day! We couldn't get one car to stop. It's true. Why, most of them didn't even slow down. Are you stalking me?
His tongue. You see his tongue going? His tongue. Look at his tongue. His tongue. It's like...
They like this story. There's no turkeys in this story. We gotta write a story about you, huh? The peacock met the hens as they trudged up the road. "I can tell you, I am no good at laying eggs," he said. "I'm just not meant for it." One hen nodded. "I put on my stellar strut, and even I couldn't stop a single car," she said. "I have to hand it to you, Fancy Feathers. Your job is harder than it looks." The other hens agreed. The peacock looked relieved. So the hens marched back to the hen house. The peacock strutted down to the road, and the old hound stretched out on the porch, watching and listening. And things were quiet again on the Tuckers' farm. It looks like something else is being delivered. What is it?
Look at the turkey.
A frog leg? I don't know. Oh,
No.
I just set the book in chicken droppings. Okay. This was fun, but from now on I'm reading inside. Okay. Bye, Hannah and Bo. Have a great day. I will see you soon, I hope.